asking questions, start asking why. You may feel some bad things, and it's okay if you wanna cry. Don't hide yourself away under that sticky covering. Reveal your true self and stop the smothering. It's time to be fabulous. It's time to sing. Come out of this closet. Exposure's everything.
Hey y'all, Joefer here, the cranky old gay guy, and I'm here to talk to you today about peeling the Band-Aid. That's right, you just have to rip it off even if it hurts. So today is Thursday, and as you saw by my intro video, if you watched it, it is a bit brisk outside right now, but it's supposed to be 92 or 93, so we'll see. And I am recording this, believe it or not, in the morning. Oh my God, I had some time this morning. I don't understand how, but I've got it. So let's talk about this, shall we? Okay, we have all been in a situation where, you get the fun out of the way and then you're left there and, your wrists are still duct taped together. You've got duct tape on your mouth. But you got to get going, you got to get ready. And you can't chew through the duct tape on your wrists because your mouth's covered. So what you do is you bring your arms up and you grab that duct tape and you just rip it off. That's right, you got to rip it off fast because if you go slow, it's going to hurt like hell. And then you can gnaw your way free and get started and move on with your life. And that is what I'm talking about. It's like sometimes a Band-Aid, and when I say Band-Aid, I don't mean the Band-Aid brand. I mean metaphorically a Band-Aid as a patch or a cover to cover up something that you want to make better. Okay? Like you cover a cut or a wound to let it heal. So everybody has Band-Aids in their life. One example would be, and I'm taking this from Emily in Paris, one of the recent episodes, actually the end of last season, but Cammy, and I know I talk about this series even though it's so stupid, but I still talk about it because I do see it. You're at your wedding. It's your wedding day, and the bride and groom or the groom and groom are up at the altar ready to take their vows. Okay. So, one of them does not really want to get married. And that one can rip the Band-Aid off right then and there and let the healing begin. Or they can go through with the wedding to keep up appearances and then break their partner's heart when it's not in full public view. So those are your two options there. You could continue to live with that Band-Aid and pretend everything's okay, and then just push it down the road because it's still going to happen. Or the smart thing would have been to rip off that Band-Aid before the wedding so you're not in public view. Because either way, that relationship is, I'm going to say it's doomed. I mean, it might not be. They might work it out. But when you're hiding something underneath that bandage going in, it's just not a good sign. It's not a good sign at all. And this metaphor of bandage, it can be for a lot of things. Oftentimes, people have social anxiety. So their Band-Aid is a drink in their hand, which is fine, relaxes them, lets them get out and about. But when they come to rely on that drink in other parts of their life, because, I'm sitting at home and I've got nothing to do, I'm feeling anxious, so they get a drink. Or they go somewhere and they're feeling anxious. They're on an airplane, so they have a drink and another one and another one. And pretty soon they're drunk on an airplane, and that causes more problems for them. So instead, and I'm not saying you shouldn't drink. I'm just saying that you probably, if you're using it as a Band-Aid, you should pull that Band-Aid off, see what's really going on, and see if you can adjust things so that's not taking over your life or dictating things or keeping you from things. So I am not coming down on the use of alcohol. I mean, I know a lot of people enjoy it, and that's great. Um, I'm just suggesting that it not be used as a crutch, but instead you peel off the Band-Aid and get to the heart of the problem. Now, if you need somebody to talk to, there are plenty of apps out there and online groups you can discuss your issues with, and I encourage you to do so because until the wound is exposed to sunlight and allowed to breathe, there's no moving on. Um, I myself have been guilty of leaving the Band-Aid on too long. And then once I rip it off, I discover that, wow, it's not what I thought it was. And I should have ripped it off a long time ago. I would have been much happier. Coming out is one of those bandages people wear. You wear it so you're using more of a shield to cover. It's not that there's anything that needs to be healed because once it's exposed and people see it, I mean, that's it. I mean, that's you. You can move on and get past things, and all is well. Or you have to work things out depending on your family situation, society, and your job and all that. But in the long run, once I peeled that Band-Aid away, this whole weight was lifted off me, and I started living life. And I was 28 when I did that. So I encourage you, if you can do it sooner, do it sooner. You got life to live, you got things to do. There's no reason that you should be wearing a bandage your whole life to cover up who you are. Also, bandages in general. Some people have many. They're wearing many, many band-aids. I would go ahead and yank all those off if I could. It's better to be exposed and en natural than to be artificially presenting yourself because you're covered in bandages. It's just my opinion. Okay. Um, I'm going to wrap things up a bit and give a shout out to all of you out there who have peeled your band-aids away and let the world see your freak flag shine and fly. And if you don't have a freak flag, I think you can probably get one on Amazon. Uh, if you need assistance, there are plenty of apps. Like I said, pull one up, talk to somebody. It might not remove your band-aid completely, but it's a start. All right. Today's sponsor is 35 Letters from a Mother to Her Son by Joseph L. Ferguson. And yes, Joefer is short for Joseph L. Ferguson. I am the author of that book, and I am financing this channel, hence I am the supporter. The book is a series of letters from a mother to a son who has been exiled from his family and community for being gay. This takes place in 1972 in West Texas. It is a fictional story, but there's a lot of accurate things in it, a lot of historical things, and it's based on parts of my life, but also parts of other people's lives that I knew who went through a lot of these similar instances that are happening in the book. Historically, it's got everything you could want that happened in the 70s. Vietnam, hippies, Anita Bryant, war, Richard Nixon, Elvis Presley, small town gossip, out of wedlock pregnancy, guilt, shame, oh, and religion. So check it out. It's also available in audio format, and the audio actress is from that region, so she's got the drawl down. You find it in your hearts that you want a good read. It's 3.5 hours of reading. And again, it's in letter format, so you read a letter and put it down if you don't feel like reading, and then read another one or read another two. Some letters are short, some letters are longer. And let me know what you think. Go ahead and You can leave me a comment and let me know what you think about the book. Or better yet, leave a review on Amazon and then comment and say, hey, everybody, go read my review on Amazon. I would love to sell more books, of course, and be a best-selling author. That has yet to happen. But, who knows? Let me get a million subscribers and all of them want this book. That would be incredible. And, that seems to be something that tied into a previous video when I talked about goals or where you thought you'd be. Okay, I am going to go ahead and let you all go, and I will speak to you tomorrow. Have a good one.
Feel some bad things and it's okay if you wanna cry. Don't hide yourself away under that sticky covering. Reveal your true self and stop the smothering. It's time to be fabulous. It's time to sing. Come out of this closet. Exposure's everything. Don't hide yourself away under that sticky covering.